Hey everyone, I'm Mindy from Cute Girls Hairstyles, and this morning we're gonna film the Messy 5-strand braid. So you're gonna love this one. It's really different looking when the braid's done, but this is not a beginner's braid, this is kind of a complex braid. So if you're a beginner, I would suggest that you go to my Messy regular braid video first and master that, and then come back to the 5-strand. Okay, I have in my extensions today because I need the length for my hair to do this one. And I've done wand curls just yesterday and kind of brushed them out this morning so that it's still a little bit curly. And I'm gonna just take my hair and pull as much of it as I can around to the side, but we're not gonna worry too much if things fall out because that's, you know, the messy part of it. We're gonna start by, remember you're dealing with 5 strands here. So we're gonna take a chunk that's worth about 2 strands of hair and set it just off to one side of my shoulder for the moment. And now we're going to take this section and divide it into 3. So you're going to have your middle, this will be the middle strand, and then your 2 left strands. And when you do a 5-strand video, not joking, you need to say over, under out loud because it will really help. So you're going to laugh at all my over-unders, but I'm going to say them anyway. We're going to start with this far left strand, and we're going to go over the second strand and under the middle strand. Okay? Now, I don't know if you can see, but these 2 strands are separated by this middle strand. So you can just clump them together at this point and hang on to them like so. And it's gonna make your stranding a little bit easier to do. Okay, so now we're gonna go back over to this piece and separate it into 2 chunks. And we're gonna go over. See how I went over? Over. And then we're gonna go under the middle one. Okay, now again, these 2 chunks are separated by a middle strand. So at this point, I can just scoop them all up in my right hand and just hang on to them. Okay, now we're gonna go back to the left side. And we're gonna go over piece number 2. And we're gonna go under piece number 3. Okay, scoop them together and just hang on to them. And go back and go over here. And then under. And hold them together. Give it a tug so the braid stays tight. Okay, back to the left side. Over and then under. And hold on to them. To the right. Over and under. Once you get this like hand hold down, it's really an easy braid and it looks so good when you're done. It's just a matter of, you know, figuring those switch offs out, which is a little bit complicated when you first start it. Okay, so again, over, under, hold those 2 together, and then over, under, hold them together, over and then under. Can you see I'm pulling that strand under? And then on this side, over and then under. So it's of course, you know, like January and it's freezing cold here. So if you could be anywhere on vacation, where would it be right now? I personally, let's see, where would I go? I would go to Kauai. I love, 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 love Kauai. So if I could be anywhere right now, I would go to Kauai. Over, under, and you can see we're running out of hair at this point. Over, under. Okay, so when you get to the end, secure with an elastic. And then what I'm gonna do is go back and just kind of loosen and like pull those edges so that it loosens the braid up. And you can see more of the 5 strands. Can you see down here how you can see all the interweaving of the 5 strands? Up here it's a little messier because I have all of my layers pop out, but that's what a messy braid is about. So there you go. Okay, people are gonna love this one. Every time I wear this, and then I'm just gonna loosen the top I want it to look messy, and like me, I have these little layers back here. If I wanted to, those were bugging me, I could just secure them. Just take a little bobby pin, you can see, tuck them in so they stay a little bit more in place, and I get a little bit more of that look. See? And this just looks kind of different enough from a regular braid that I promise you'll have people going, what did you do to your hair? What is that? How do you do that? I get that all the time. It's really fun. So, have fun, enjoy the 5-strand braid, and leave me a comment telling me where you wish you were right now instead of living in snow. See you later!